When people are insulted or hit, the natural reaction is to retaliate.
I'm getting awful tired of your stuff.
Are you Peter Ames?
No, but I am.
Want to have a wizard's duel?
Don't you talk back.
Don't talk back to your mother.
High five!
Hey everybody, Sean here, and I hope you're doing well. I found that group of slaps on the Smart Christian channel. We read in Matthew 5, "You have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I tell you, not to resist an evil person. But whoever slaps you on your right cheek, turn the other to him also." In regard to the first part, about an eye for an eye, that was in context of judgment in the Old Testament, and that the punishment should be equal to the crime. This was to prevent an ever-escalating cycle of revenge. But when speaking about turning the other cheek, we're also told in Matthew 5 not to hate our enemies, but to pray for those who persecute us. Jesus gave us the perfect example of that in Luke 23, where he asked God to forgive the very people that were crucifying him. But telling us to turn the other cheek is not a call to pacifism. Turning the other cheek does not always refer to literal physical violence. In modern terms, a slap in the face is used in reference to insults and slights. To turn the other cheek implies not returning insult for insult and showing a more Christ-like attitude. The same could go for a physical slap on the face, and showing God's patience and love with your non-action may even soften the heart of that individual and allow you to share the gospel. In Matthew 5, we're told that we are blessed when people reproach us, persecute us, and say all kinds of evil against us falsely for Jesus' sake, and that we should be glad because our reward is great in heaven. The next verses after turn the other cheek help make this clearer. They read, "And if anyone wants to sue you and take your shirt, hand over your coat as well. If anyone forces you to go 1 mile, go with them 2 miles. Give to the one who asks you, and do not turn away from the one who wants to borrow from you." Now in Exodus 22, we read, "If a thief is caught breaking in and is beaten to death, no one shall be guilty of bloodshed." And in Luke 22, Jesus told them that if they had no sword, they should sell their cloak and buy one. He knew his followers were going to be threatened and upheld their right for self-defense. Now, the proper Christian response against discrimination, mocking, insults, or other forms of evil is to simply let it go instead of repaying it equally. Just prove that such actions are not even worth a response, and go that extra mile to let the love of Christ shine through you instead. But this command from Jesus does not mean that you should do nothing while someone beats you to a bloody pulp while robbing your home and hurting your family. It always comes down to God's wisdom in a situation. With that being said, we're going to leave it here for today, so feel free to leave your thoughts below. And until next time, take care and God bless.